Hello everyone and welcome back to another new buff breakdown. So Chaldea Floraria just keeps being full of surprises. We already got a buff to Old Man Caster when this event came out, and now, just over a week later, we have a new banner featuring Shan Yu and Good Shan, and they actually buffed Good Shan, the OG assassin. So let's just see what this skill buff does. So previously on a 6-turn cooldown, she had an 80% chance to drain 1 tick of MP gauge from one enemy, and then she got 27% MP gauge for herself. Again, all these old vampirism skills were really bad. I think Vlad was the only one that actually has a acceptable one, since his, has a 100% chance to drain and a 30% battery. Anything under the A rank would be just really awkward numbers, so I'm happy to see more of these buffed, because this wasn't a good skill whatsoever. So let's see what they changed. So now the same 6-turn cooldown. Unfortunately, the drain chance for one enemy still remains at 80%, but luckily the other changes, they're good. So the battery was up from 27% all the way to 50%, which really surprised me. I thought they would just up it to 30 to have a nicer number, but wow. Basically doubling it. That is very good. And then they added 2 new lines. She now gets 30% Buster and Quick Effectiveness up for herself for 3 turns each. Wow. Okay. So now on a 6-turn cooldown, this skill is actually pretty solid. Helps her actually do more damage. And more importantly, she can now loop way better. And with the new Mystic code, I'm pretty sure she could also Black Grail loop now as well. So that's pretty cool. But it is a bit unfortunate that they did not fix this drain thing. I feel like they could have upped this to 100% chance too. I feel like that would have been fair, since it's single target only and she's an AoE servant, but I digress. At the very least, the changes that we did get, they are good. Just ever so teensy off from being like the most ideal buff in my opinion. But man, is this still a good buff? Oh hell yeah it is. Like actually really solid. Now I'm doing this right as this buff came out, so sadly we don't really have the numbers data yet for her new looping numbers and comb options. But they should be way better, needless to say. Which honestly might actually make her semi-viable now. That's very cool. So yeah, I'm just going to keep this short and sweet. I'm not going to really feature the tier list this time around, because chances are we might just do new tier list at some point anyway. So stay tuned for those, of course. And I know it's funny because this week I also pushed out my Flora first impression, and apparently that just a day later they actually buffed her to have more stuff. So at some point I might take a little bonus look at her where I cover the new additions, if you will. But for now, this will be it for this video. And if you enjoyed it, do be a solid and press the thumbs up button. It really helps out, and do subscribe not to miss out on future videos. More videos as soon as updates come out and every week. Shout out to my patrons on the screen right now, and otherwise have a great rest of your weekend, and otherwise I'll hope to see you in the next video. See you then. Bye bye.